Yo, what's up, everybody? Stand 'em up here. Today, I'm going to be talking about Stephen Thompson versus Kevin Holland. I'm going to be talking about the betting side of things, so betting odds, who I think will win, how, and maybe we'll look at some props. So let's just discuss the fight itself here. Stephen Thompson, he is obviously the older fighter. He is the guy with more experience in combat sports, at least, because in MMA, Kevin Holland has more fights, more wins, and more losses. He's the much younger guy here. He is 9 years younger, almost 10 years at this point. And yeah, I feel like Stephen Thompson, he's the better striker, but he doesn't have that much power. He has landed like 170 strikes on Jeff Neal, 140 on Vicente Luque, couldn't finish them. He did drop Luque like 3 times in their fight, but like I said, couldn't finish them. Well, Kevin Holland is a guy who tries and finishes to finish people. He finishes both his wins at welterweight. He's looking pretty big there. He lost to Khamzat Chimaev by finish as well. So this isn't really a guy that goes the distance often. And this is a 5-round fight, so it's close in my opinion. The fight is close. These odds they aren't right. Let's see what Best Fight Odds says. Yeah, you can see Kevin Holland is, he's becoming a bigger favorite, which I do agree with because he is the guy who has more ways to victory. He's a guy that can win in the ground game and in the striking. Although I would say that Stephen Thompson is the better striker here, but there's no way he takes down Kevin Holland and like wins all 5 rounds with that. Well, Kevin Holland, I do see that happening. A lot of people think that this fight will not make the 5 rounds, and I don't know about that, to be honest. Stephen Thompson isn't the guy that gets a lot of finishes or gets finished himself. He's a guy with not that much power. He can knock down fighters, but Kevin Holland has a good chin, so I don't see him like knocking out Kevin Holland. It might happen, of course, but it's not the way I see it happening. If Stephen Holland wins, I think that he will win by decision. And if Kevin Holland wins, he might KO Stephen Thompson because Stephen has been KO'd by Anthony Pettis. Let's see. He has been KO'd by Anthony Pettis. Got knocked down by Darren Till. Did knock down Masvidal as well. So he does have power, and he does knock down fighters a lot, but it's not that he is a guy that gets like a lot of KOs, especially as of late. In the beginning of his career, he got some KOs. He KO'd Johnny Hendricks. He KO'd Robert Whittaker. KO'd Chris Clements. Pretty sure it was a high kick. So right now he doesn't have that many KOs, and I definitely don't see that happening. And when I say like fight doesn't go distance, I like to see that both fighters like actively go for the KO or for the finish, and I just don't see that happening here. So I am not happy with the odds where they are right now with over 3.5. Most of them are like -40, -43. I wouldn't lay money in that, to be honest, for this whole fight. If you can, just don't put money on this fight because it's way too close to predict. Stephen Thompson is the better striker. He's a veteran of the sport. He knows how to win fights. Kevin Holland, I don't see him outstriking Stephen Thompson, at least not at first. And he isn't the guy that would like really go for the takedowns and really grind them out because he likes to talk. He likes to entertain the crowd, and he has been taken down a few times in his last fights against Derek Brunson. Let's see. He got taken down a lot, like for all 5 rounds. He got taken down by Brunson. He got taken out by Marvin Vettori as well, like same shit. And I just he was getting controlled by Caldas as well against the cage, and I don't feel like he would want to do that more in this against Stephen Thompson, because he has been asking for a fun fight. He has been asking for Stephen Thompson, and I just fail to see him, be the guy that will take Thompson down and hold him there. But he might. the mentality isn't there, in my opinion. That he isn't the guy that will actively go for the clinch, actively go to the ground. He has done it against Charlie Ontiveros. He slammed Charlie, but like Charlie has zero takedown defense. He was very like kick heavy, and he was easy to take down. While Stephen Thompson, although he did get taken down by Bilal Muhammad and Gilbert Burns, he still is a pretty good defensive wrestler. So, in my opinion, Stephen Thompson might win this fight, but I'm going with Kevin Holland, by the way. He definitely wins the first round, maybe the second as well, but Kevin Holland after that, he will get up there and he will win the decision, in my opinion. I don't know. He might wrestle. He might go for the clinch and make Steven think about two different things. But it's close. It's such a hard fight to predict, in my opinion. It's not something you should bet on, in my opinion, because minus 145 for Kevin Holland it's not a price I would pay. And yeah, Stephen Thompson at plus 120 isn't something too exciting as well. So I'd say stay away from this fight. If you had to bet on Kevin Holland, if I had to say what method, I'd say decision, but I definitely see a KO or a submission by Kevin Holland as well. So many ways to go here. Don't bet on this fight. If you have to bet on Kevin Holland, just straight money line Kevin Holland. Minus 160, minus 150 isn't too bad. If you get I'd say bet as soon as possible because he's going up. So like I said, very close fight. Stay away from this fight, please. Many more options on this card. 15 fights. Come on, in the other 14, you should be able to find something. So that was it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy videos like this, just let me know in the comments down below and I will do more stuff like this. Thank you guys.